Hello everyone, I'm Ian from Creative Visuals, and today I have something a bit different than the normal photo and video related videos. Today I'm going to be going over some affordable, completely wireless earbuds that I found on Kickstarter for a really good price, and they really intrigued me just because they look like such good competitors to Apple's AirPods and Samsung's Buds. So we're going to go over that today, and I'm going to let you guys know if these are as good as they looked and if you should pick them up. So let's get right into this video. Let's get right into this review, starting things off in order of importance for me when it comes to purchasing earbuds or any type of headphones, which starts off with sound quality. And I would give these a 7 out of 10. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. These things have good sound quality. They have very good low end, actually a reasonable amount of bass, especially for their size and their price. Good mid-tones, and nothing sounds tinny. It has a very full and rich sound, and I'm someone who uses things like Beats and Jaybird headphones, things like that sound really good, and they're much more expensive than these. And in comparison, I would say that the price versus quality of sound that you're getting out of these is really good and much better than price versus sound quality coming from Beats or any other headphones that I currently own. But the one place where I do have to give these things a bit of a dock is on their volume. Their max volume isn't all that high, and I know that things like my Beats go extremely loud, but these are kind of equivalent to maybe 60 or 70% volume on my Beats, which isn't the best out there. I would actually almost say that these are like earplugs. They cancel out that much noise. When you have one in and you're trying to carry on a conversation, it's going to be hard, and with two in, you're just out of luck. These have very good noise cancellation, so if that is something you are into, these are going to be perfect for you. You could use them without them even being on and just use them as normal earplugs if that's what you're into. They are that good at blocking out sound. But in all, the sound quality is very good. Like I said, the only problem is that they're not that loud, but since they have such good noise isolation, there's really no issue because you're not going to hear it. You're not going to get interrupted because you can't hear anything else. Moving on to the next most important thing for me, which is comfort. And these things feel really good. Like I said, they feel like earplugs. They are that light, and that's really what I would compare them to for both how they sound with noise isolation and as well how they feel in the ear. They are very small, as you can see. They kind of look like a hearing aid, if anything, maybe a bit bigger, but they aren't looking like Q-tips sticking out of your ears, not pointing fingers at any company. But the AIs, which are the higher end than the Funcl W1s, they have two versions of these. The AIs actually do look like this, so I'm going to be talking about them at the end, but really the only difference between these and the more expensive ones will come in the features section at the end. Everything else should be very similar. In all, I got sidetracked there, but comfort on these is good. They're very light and they feel good in the ear. I use the normal ear tips that come with them, but they do have small, medium, and large. I would assume that these are the mediums on here now. They fit my ears good. I've had no troubles with comfort and using them for long periods of time. They feel good in the ear. You can hardly even tell they're there. They are that light and that well made. Very smooth. Next up is battery, and I have had these for about three weeks, and I have charged them 3 times, so it's about once a week. They have about 18 hours of battery life. You get about 4 with the earbuds themselves, and then you can charge them up about 2 or 3 times with the case, just depending on how much charge is in them when you put them into the case, because you don't always want to just completely drain them before putting them in the case. Sometimes you put them in at half or whatever, so you're usually getting about 2 to 3 full charges from the case, which is very respectable, and I've had no issues with it. Charging these once a week is actually really nice. You can just throw them in, and pretty much as long as it's been less than 7 days, you're pretty much good. It lasts about a week on average for me, using them a couple hours every day. Moving on to the design, and this is something that's really nice. They have a magnetic case. When you open them and close it, it kind of snaps shut. It's very easy to open. It has a very smooth design. It's kind of like a pill. When you open it up, you're introduced to the buds. They just kind of snap in here once again with magnets, and they have two little prongs to stick up to charge them. When you put them in, they start charging. When you take them out, they turn on and start to connect to your phone. That's very nice. It's very handy having them do that. You just have to be careful that they're not on if you leave them out. They do have an auto off after a while, but you're still going to lose some battery. So if you want to keep that 18 hours battery life up there, I would just recommend putting them in the case. They'll turn off automatically. Now moving on to features. Features, they have quite a few, and this is where there's the big difference between these for $50, the W1s, and the AIs for $80. So to start off, the AIs have a longer battery life rather than the 18 hours of these ones. I will put up here exactly how long it is on the others, but you also get a much faster response time. There's less of a delay between when the sound is sent to them and when it picks them up. Now, these are Bluetooth 5.0 on both of them, but there is much less latency on the AIs, and that's really the deciding factor for most people if you're going to spend the extra money and get the AIs, or spend $30 less and get the W1s. There's also touch controls on both of them for play, pause, fast forward, rewind, skip a song, go back a song, as well as to talk to Siri and answer and decline phone calls. You can just touch it on the side. It's also how you turn them on and off just by holding. It's just like a little touch capacitive thing on the side. There's no button, it doesn't move at all. You just touch it and it works. I've had no troubles with that. Their only problem is that sometimes you will accidentally touch it and it's kind of sensitive, so you got to be careful just not to bump them with skin. It only works on skin, so if you touch it, just know it's probably going to react. Moving on, they are water resistant, both these and the AIs, so you're good if you're sweating on them. I wouldn't take them in the shower or the pool, they're not like that, but like just normal rain or sweat is going to be completely fine, so they are workout proof. Speaking of that, they do not fall out easily. They are like earplugs and they fit in there, and once they're in, they are good. You can push them in further, and they're so light that there's not enough weight to make them want to come out. So once they are in until you take them out. You don't have to worry about that. If you've decided you're going to get Funcls and you don't know whether to get the W1s or the AIs, this is the big difference. The latency, that's about it. That's just the latency. If you are going to watch movies or play games, get the AIs. You're not going to be impressed with these because there is a delay. If you're mostly just going to listen to music and listen to podcasts, things that you're not also watching, these are going to be your best bet and just about the cheapest completely wireless earphones with this kind of sound quality, design, and comfort. I'm just really blown away with them. If you're not watching movies and that, get these. If you do watch movies and play games with your wireless earbuds, get the AI, spend the extra $30. It will be worth it. But at the end of the day, I would recommend these. The only other thing that these lack in comparison to the AIs and some other earphones is single ear mode. And it's pretty easy to remedy this issue as they are symmetrical. So what I have found is that the signal comes from your phone to the left earbud, and then the left earbud sends it to the right earbud. If you put the right one in the case and leave the left one in your ear, it stays on. But if you put the left one in the case, the right one instantly turns off because there's nothing to connect it to. It's connected to the left one, it got turned off, the other gets turned off. So what you can do to kind of get a hacked single ear mode is use the left one in your ear and put the right one away, and it's going to work. But what if you want to just listen on your right side? Well, that's where the beauty of these being completely symmetrical comes in, because you can put the left one in your right ear. It sounds exactly the same. It doesn't feel any different, and they're so light that it just feels normal. You have no issues using single ear mode. The only thing that you are going to lack is the ability to play and pause songs with the touch, as the left one is what controls your Siri as well as your calls. So that's the only thing you're missing out on. So if single ear mode is the deciding factor, don't go for the AIs just for that. Really, at the end of the day, if you're going to watch movies and play games, get the AI, spend the extra $30. If you aren't and you're just listening to music, get the W1s. You will not be disappointed. So would I recommend these to someone who is looking at Apple's AirPods or Samsung's Buds? If you have the money to spend on the Apple's AirPods or Samsung's Buds, buy them. They're going to be better. It's just, there's no doubt about it. You're spending more money, you're getting things that are from the company, they are going to be better. However, if you don't care about having the statement of having AirPods and you're just trying to save a bit of money, I would really recommend these. They sound good, very comparable to more expensive earbuds. They are very comfortable, the battery lasts long enough, and you have options. They're weatherproof, and you have the choice of ones with less latency or save more money and have ones with a bit more latency, but they're just for music. So yes, at the end of the day, I would recommend the Funcl W1 or the AI. AI if you want to save money and have the least latency to watch movies and play games, and the W1s if you just want to get the cheapest ones just for music and podcasts. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you do want to check out some Funcls, I will leave the link down in the description. The only thing I don't approve of on these is the name. I don't know who came up with Funcl, but that is an odd name. I'm just going to put that out there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, links down in the description. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't like the video, give me a big old thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and even consider hitting that bell notification so you won't miss a video. I upload new videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.